Jang, former governor of Plateau State, was on Wednesday arraigned by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, before Justice Daniel Longjai of the Plateau State High Court, sitting in Jos on a 12-count charge bordering on misappropriation of funds to the tune of N6.3 billion. Jang, a serving senator, allegedly embezzled special funds released to the state by the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, 2 months to the end of his governorship tenure in 2015. Specifically, Jang allegedly pocketed N2 billion released by the CBN for disbursement to small and medium enterprises in the state under the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Funds, MSMEDF, just a month before the expiration of his tenure in April 2015. He was also said to have abused his office by collecting money to the tune of N6.3 billion from the state coffers through the cashier of the Office of the Secretary to the State Government, Yusuf Jang Pam. Jang was docked alongside Pam, who was also accused of using his office for personal enrichment to the tune of N11.5 million. Count 8 of the charge reads, that Senator Jonah David Jang, whilst being the governor of Plateau State between January and May 2015 in Jos, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, used your office as executive governor of Plateau State to confer unfair advantage upon yourself by collecting the sum of N4,357,195,000 4,357,195,000 naira, from the cashier of the Office of the Secretary to the Plateau State Government, and which sum was derived from the account of Plateau State Government, and you thereby committed an offense punishable under Section 19 of the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act, 2000. Particulars of Count 9 read, that you used Yusuf Jang Pam, whilst being a cashier at the Office of the Secretary to the Plateau State Government on 11th of July, 2014 in Jos, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, used your office as cashier at the Office of Secretary to the Plateau State Government to confer corrupt advantage upon yourself by making a cash lodgement of the sum of N10,000,000 10 million naira, into your personal account with Zenith Bank, and which sum was derived from the account of Plateau State Government, and you thereby committed an offense punishable under Section 19 of the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act, 2000. The defendants pleaded not guilty to the charge. Upon their plea, counsel to the EFCC, Rotimi Jacobs, San, asked the court to fix a date for hearing and to remand the suspects in prison custody pending trial. However, Robert Clark, San, representing the defendants, informed the court that he had a pending bail application for the first and second defendants. He urged the court to admit the defendants to bail on self-recognition, saying the first defendant was a former military governor, two-time civilian governor and currently a serving senator. Responding, Jacobs opposed the application and urged the court not to grant it, considering the weight of the offense. The defense counsel's submission was not based on law, he said. Justice Longjai thereafter ordered the remand of the defendants in prison custody, and adjourned to May 24, 2018 for hearing of the bail application.